What's going on, everybody? This is Joe, and I am finally here with an Ikoria Lair of Behemoths pre-release pack opening. It has been a little bit of time since the set released in paper. We are continuing to self-isolate, and we were fortunate enough to, one, have a game store that was able to deliver these to us, that being, while we are not sponsored in this video, the store that usually sponsors us for pre-releases, Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York. We are happy to shout them out, even in a particular video where we are not being sponsored by them, just because right now, especially, although really always, local game stores are extremely important. So shout outs and huge thanks to them, to Steve and Greg, the owners, as well as all of their employees for working tirelessly to get this product out to the customers. We, again, are fortunate enough to be able to self-isolate and continue working from home. And so we were happy to be able to pick up this product. And I need to get into some of these videos because I love pre-release packs. If you are new to the channel, that is my thing. I will continue to tout, unless proven otherwise, that I believe that I have opened on camera more pre-release packs here on YouTube than anyone else. And again, willing to be proven wrong, but I have not yet. So there you go. And we're going to start with, this is my first piece of physical Ikoria product that I have opened. Obviously, we have played a lot of it on the channel, so feel free to go check out all of our MTG Arena videos. This is the D20. You can see the Ikoria set symbol there. I will say for only one of these, because as I did say, we do MTG Arena videos, for only one of these, I am going to keep the token with the code on it, and that's going to be this one, but every other subsequent video that we do, I'm going to be giving that code away to all of you as a thank you for watching these openings. But for now, this one will stay on the side because, you know, we get to get some fun stuff too. Interesting. Okay, there's some cool stuff in here. So obviously, as we typically get with pre-release kits, there is the bifold telling you about some of the new rules for the set, and I guess how to make, it usually tells you how to make a deck as well, but this talks about Mutate, because Mutate is definitely confusing in paper. Yes, there it is, building a pre-release deck. So it tells you about it. Obviously, you can get a pre-release kit for yourself. I'm sure there are many instructions online as well. Here is the Gem Razor art on the divider that is included with the deck, or with the box. So that's pretty nice. Nothing on the back. But then, new and interesting, we have some of these. Some tokens, some punch-out tokens. So I assumed that these would be cards in the pack like they did for Exert, and brick tokens and stuff for, was it Amonkhet and Hour of Devastation, I believe? But this is separate because this is actually a much thicker piece of cardboard. Oh, and they're different-sided. So we have Flying, 2 Indestructible, a Death Touch, oh, a second Flying, but in a different color, and a Vigilance on this side. But then if you flip it over onto the back, you have Double Strike, First Strike, Hexproof, Lifelink, another Double Strike, and Trample. Very interesting. I did not know that that was how it was going to be included. I like that. Because again, then these are a little bit sturdier and tougher, right? Which means that you can kind of toss these things around and it's not a huge deal. It's not like they're going to rip and get lost and stuff. I don't know if you saw it peeking out there, but obviously we're getting into the opening itself. Our promo is a Titan's Nest. I do not love this card, I won't lie to you. But in foil, it's probably not that bad. I say I don't love it in the context of limited. I do not know how this would do in constructed, but if you know, please feel free to let me know in the comments down below. That would be nice to hear from you on that. As with really anything that happens today, you're more than welcome to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. With these, it's fun to kind of think about, first of all, we have this Viviane pack here. It's kind of fun to think about, like, what kind of a deck would we make out of what we open? So feel free to shout it out if you see a particular deck beginning to form. I'm not necessarily going to be looking at that Titan's Nest as like, ooh, let's look for Sultai. No, not particularly. But if one does stand out or jump out to you, let me know, and I'll kind of give my opinions based on my quick look through as well. But we start with an Imposing Vantasaur, a Gust of Wind, Ferocious Tigerilla, a Durable Coil Bug, Bristling Boar, Fire Prophecy, very nice. First of all, the art's great, but second of all, the card is very good. The Savai Sabertooth, Migratory Greathorn for some Mutate. That's a nice card. Gloom Pangolin. Amy will be happy that we got one of these. Amy loves that card. Our first uncommon is Sonorous Howlbonder. This is okay. I haven't used this as much as I kind of thought I would based on its ability. But I guess if you get enough Menace, you could definitely give it a try. Will of the All Hunter. There's like something going on in this pack. Is it just like a thicker thing? We'll find out. There's something weird about this pack. Will of the All Hunter, which is a great card. And Channeled Force, which I haven't had much luck with this particular deck, like this style of blue-red spells. But the art's great. And what I guess would be our rare or mythic. I don't know if these are different in some way. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I knew there was something different. It looked different. That is so cool. I genuinely wanted, I'm debating, after I open all this product, I'm going to kind of reconsider and see if I want a collector booster, because these alternate art cards, the art is just so intriguing to me. It's definitely my style. People call it like comic book style art. I love it. It's so good. And just this alternate art mythic as our first pull out of a pack, this set, I hope, is going to be very good to me. I'm very, very pleased. Everybody can see that okay? Wow. Behind her, we have a foil land in Scoured Barrens. Okay, so it's a foil dual land. Not bad at all. Get some of the foiling pattern there for you. Very nice. Okay, and then behind Scoured Barrens is a regular island and a dinosaur token that you would get from the red card whose name I'm not remembering, but it's this dinosaur character that's in like Capture Sphere and a couple of other cards. I did not know the Prickly Marmoset was one of the pack arts, or at least I didn't remember, but that's kind of funny. Okay, here he is. Look, Capture Sphere. Like I said, it's the human and dinosaur friendship. Is it Forbidden Friendship that gives you the dinosaur token? I don't remember. There's 3 cards that have these 2 characters on them. I don't remember exactly which one gives you the dinosaur, but I believe it's Forbidden Friendship. But anyway, maybe we'll see one. So here is a Capture Sphere. Dranith Stinger for the cycling deck. Speaking of the cycling deck, a Snare Tactician as well. Of One Mind, very good card. Unlikely Aid. Another Bristling Boar, followed by a Farfinder. I love this art. Seems so cool. Springjaw Trap. Excavation Mole. A Boot Nipper. I like Boot Nipper quite a bit. Easy Prey is our first uncommon. I love that. Oh my god, I just love the idea of like this being the easy prey for him, but him being the easy prey for this. It's so good, and an interesting card too. I love the art, just the colors of the like bright and then much more muted, and it kind of, yeah, I just love all of it. A Sanctuary Smasher, not a bad card. And a Parcel Beast. Wow, I like this card a lot. Very, very good in the Mutate deck. And with us having already opened a Viviane, that very well may be the deck that I would think of using, but maybe I'll change my mind if and when I see this next rare or mythic, which is a Labyrinth Raptor. So, I mean, interestingly, we got that Menace guy earlier, right? The Howlbonder. So that's another possibility, is red-black. It doesn't really have any overlap with blue-green, which we were just talking about, but still, not the worst idea in the world. Behind the Labyrinth Raptor, we have a Tranquil Cove and a Cat Bird token, which is so cool. I love the art on that token. Very, very nice. Okay, our next pack is another Viviane pack. Okay, so we start with a Frenzied Raptor. Somewhat basic. We've seen this guy before. Bristling Boar. Wow, we've seen a lot of those. Deadweight, Corpse Churn, Thwart the Enemy, no thank you. I mean, fine art, story spotlight card and all, but otherwise. Patagia Tiger, that's what I decided that it would be pronounced as, I guess. Shredded Sails, Hampering Snare. Ooh, the colors on this Hampering Snare, a lot brighter in person than what I've seen online. Some of the benefits of actually holding physical cards. Evolving Wilds, classic. Avian Oddity is a nice first uncommon and would go nicely in the green-blue deck that I was talking about, if that's what we're playing. Bastion of Remembrance, not bad at all. And a Rogrin Crystal, which is the Jeskai colors in a crystal, so not bad. Not really for this deck yet so much, if we were turning it into a deck, but still nice to have a crystal. And my rare or mythic is... Whoa! Alright, so maybe I would play Sultai, I guess. We have Bracco's Apex of Forever. It's our second mythic of the kit. And yeah, that's a pretty good one. It's more mutate, so it definitely kind of indicates. Now, based on his mutate cost, I could just put him in just a pure Simic deck, blue-green. But yeah, you let me know your thoughts. I'm super happy to have a Bracco's, though. That's really nice. There is also almost certainly a foil, and it is... Ooh, whoa, what? How are we going to catch that foiling pattern? That foiling pattern is great. I hope that you can see that. Wow. Blood Curdle, first of all, an amazing card. Definitely would go in a Sultai deck. I mean, it would go in any deck that even was debating on splashing black. But, God, in foil, that card is amazing looking. Wow. Check that out. Spectacular. And, I mean, obviously an amazing removal spell as well, if that needed to be said. We have a Swamp behind it. And, boo, ad cards. Somebody mentioned the last time that I talked about ad cards, because I hate them. I absolutely hate them. But somebody mentioned, I don't remember whether it was in the comments of one of our videos, I think it was, when I was talking about how much I hate ad cards, somebody mentioned that they need to have ad cards now back again, because if they're advertising MTG Arena, they need to have both the US and, I guess, European versions of the ratings on there for the games. So there's different ratings on either side. I don't know why you couldn't just stack them on top of each other, but I'm not fully aware of the laws regarding that, and maybe there's a reason why. So anyway, we start with another Capture Sphere. That's very good still, so would definitely... I mean, I would lean towards the Sultai deck regardless. It's definitely my favorite kind of deck in this format, but also Sultai is definitely my wedge of choice if I had to have one. So yeah, that feels like the direction I would like to go in, at least so far. A Lava Serpent, Mutual Destruction, very nice, and the art is incredible. Again, it's somewhat muted, the colors around this human, but so detailed, so gorgeous. I love that. Fully Grown, Unexpected Fangs, Essence Symbiote goes very well in a Sultai Mutate deck. Raking Claws, Evolving Wilds again. Memory Leak, not a bad include also. Exuberant Wolf Bear. I don't love this card as much as I thought I would. Maybe also because it's green, and so if I'm in green, I probably want to be in Mutate, but it mentions humans, and humans can't be mutated onto, so having more humans in a Mutate deck is not the best thing in the world. So there's that. We have a General's Enforcer, which goes in a very different deck than the one we're talking about building, speaking of humans, and a Savai Crystal. So, yeah, if we're going Sultai, not this one either. We've got two off-color crystals, which is unfortunate, but it could be much worse, so I'm okay with it. And our next rare or mythic is Zerda the Dawnwaker. So I am filming this after the announcement about the changes to the companion rules, which is very interesting for Magic history in the errata to how companions work in general, even though that's not in any way how it's printed on the card. This would not be one that we could put in our deck if we were going Sultai, and I wouldn't really want to necessarily try to put it in the deck if we weren't. I think we have another foil. Oh my goodness. That's incredible. It's a foil extended art, alternate art, Dirge Bat. So cool. Oh man. Definitely in the Sultai deck, folks. In it. That's amazing. He looks so good. I really want so many of these alternate art cards. They're so beautiful. So well done. Props to anyone who had a hand in making that happen. It looks great. And the foiling pattern is fantastic. We have a Swiftwater Cliffs, and a human soldier token. I had not seen this soldier token art before. I like it. It looks like they're falling out of the thing that's being destroyed in shredded sails. Very cool. Okay, 2 packs left. The spoilers are both Kogel the Titan Ape, but that's fine. We start with another visit by the Wanderer in Blade Banish. Very interesting that, like, the Wanderer can just randomly be anywhere now based on what her abilities are. Another Capture Sphere. Oh, wow, that's awesome. An Almighty Brushwog. I like that too. Another Mutual Destruction. Yeah, we're going to actually be... It would be some tough cuts, I won't lie. Essence Symbiote again. Oh my goodness. Another Raking Claws. Another Evolving Wilds. Another Memory Leak. These are all very similar. An Essence Scatter. Greater Sandworm. Regal Leosar. Alternate art. Love it. So cool. Doesn't go in the deck that we're trying to build, but I'm not upset. You won't hear me complain about that. That's so cool, and that's our first uncommon. Dusk Fang Mentor. Okay, so here is a human that could go into our Mutate deck, and I wouldn't be that upset about it. And that's our second uncommon. And Dire Tactics is the third. Again, if we were in this deck, this card would be great. We got that General's Enforcer earlier, but I think I'm going Sultai, sorry. And and our next rare or mythic is... Oh my god, a Voracious Great Shark. Very, very cool. Oh no, we don't have a foil in this pack. What a terrible kit. It's Thornwood Falls, also helping us cast our spells. I love it. And, oh, okay, we do have one of these in the packs themselves. Interesting. So you have a +1/+1 counter, Vigilance, Flying, Death Touch, Trample, and Flying. And then Menace, First Strike, Hexproof, Lifelink, +1/+1, and Reach. Okay. Not bad at all. I like that. And finally, like I said, one more Kogel the Titan Ape pack. We will have much more of these openings. In fact, if you'll humor me for a moment, I will say that this video is coming out late on Monday. We will have a very, very special video coming out on Thursday, so I highly encourage you to ring that bell if you haven't already and subscribe to find out when our videos come out. You can just follow us on Twitter as well. We'll be tweeting it out as soon as it is live. Very special video on Thursday, and then on Friday we will return to our MTG Arena videos, and I'm trying to do all of these opening videos and have them all come out on Mondays, with Thursdays and Fridays reserved for Arena. But like I said, this Thursday, a very special video, and you definitely want to tune in for that. So, on to our final pack. Pyroceratops, Blade Banish, Survivor's Bond, Plummet, fine sideboard card, Dranith Healer, Heightened Reflexes, Aegis Turtle, I love him, but he probably doesn't make the cut, Unexpected Fangs, another Essence Symbiote, that's three Essence Symbiotes, Will of the All-Hunter. That's, again, still a good card. Not really for this deck, but it's nice that we have 2 of them now. Is our first uncommon. Alert Heedbonder is the second. Again, it's a human, but it probably doesn't make the deck, even though it could be cast for just double green. And Grim Dancer does make the deck. If that would needed to be... yeah, if that was something that people were curious about, this will make the deck, no question. This card's great. And our last rare or mythic, although, God, there's a lot of cards left in this pack, is Offspring's Revenge. I don't, again, for limited only, I don't love this card. I think it's somewhat on par with the Titan's Nest that we got earlier. But yeah, there are definitely places where this card belongs, and I've lost to it on Arena before. But in limited, or at least in this kit, I don't really see it. We have, like I said, there's more cards in this pack. We have a foil Bastion of Remembrance. Again, like, shout-outs to the foiling patterns. Wow. Usually, like, there are some cards, and, you know, I'll shout out black cards just because their art is typically darker than most, like grittier or not as brightened up. And so that doesn't always look as good in foil because it's like, oh, it's somewhat muted. There's not really anything to, like, catch the light of with the foiling pattern. These look great in person. I don't even know. I believe I'm capturing it on the camera without getting too much glare on there for you. But, yeah, these look great. I'm super pleased. Behind that, a Plains and a Human Soldier token. So, folks, I mean, there's 2, right? I got to show you the last, wow, there's a lot of cards here to show you. How will I go about doing it? I guess, does this work? Can you see all these? Oh no, Broncos. Okay, yeah, I think that'll work. We'll put those 3 right there. We can even zoom in on them for you as we close out this video. Thank you all sincerely so very much for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed. I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. Did I open well? From other pre-release kits that you've seen, maybe is this standard for what people will get out of the kits? Obviously, as you can see behind the screen here, or on the screen here, I have many more to open. I got 8 total, and like I said, the other 7, all 7 of them, will have codes that will be given away. So like I said before, if you missed it, if you skipped to the end, definitely check out subscribing down below and ringing that bell to be notified when all of our videos come out, because the earlier you see that video, the more opportunity you will have to get a code. We always ask for people to shout out in the comments if they got the code already and used it and if it worked. But regardless, it's our way of thanking all of you for watching our stuff. Hopefully you are enjoying it. I am super pleased with all of the things that I got because this kit was sweet. And again, like I said, I will see whether that is common or uncommon, no pun intended, for the kits to have this much power and intrigue inside of them, because this was great. I like this quite a bit. So once again, we really hope that you enjoyed. We would love to hear from you in the comments below. Any and all support that you are willing to give, all that fun YouTube stuff, commenting, liking, ringing the bell, subscribing, checking out our other channels and series. Those will be popping up on the screen for you as well. And we really do, like I said, appreciate it. But for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe. And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.